Restricting queries defined in data classes limit the data available to client machines at the model level, providing you tremendous data security. In this data store model, there is an employee data store class with a type attribute, which is a string used to categorize employees. You can see an example of some of the categories: manager, accounting, account manager, information technology, and more. Notice as well, some employees do not have a type value. In our target interface page, we only want to display employees who have a type value. This can be accomplished at the model level with a restricting query. First, we will select the Employee Data Store class and go to the Properties tab. You will see a text input labeled Restricting Query. A restricting query is a query applied at the base level prior to a client request. For the Employee Data Store class, we will put in a restricting query. Type does not equal empty string. Now only employees with a non-empty string in the type attribute will be returned when a browser or other device makes a request. Next, we will use a restricting query to return only certain employees based on type. Advanced queries can be assembled using JavaScript with an event called onRestrictingQuery. With the Employee Data Store class selected, we will go to the Events tab and add an onRestrictingQuery event. The Data Store model JavaScript file will come up in a new tab. The onRestrictingQuery event needs to return an entity collection. You can assemble an entity collection requiring high complexity with your script. For this example, we'll keep it brief. We'll type in the code var myCollection equals ds.employee.query brackets in a string type equals placeholder 1 or type equals placeholder 2, comma, we'll pass in our values, manager, comma, empty string. Then we'll return the entity collection, return myCollection. This script will return employees of the type manager or those with an empty string. The onRestrictingQuery event filters the results first, followed by the restricting query from the Properties panel of the Data Store class. So this model will return only managers because the entities with a blank string will be filtered out by the restricting query we defined in the Property tab earlier. We'll save the JavaScript file and reload the model. Now when a browser or client request is made, only the employee entities matching both of the restricting queries will be returned.